Hey guys, thank you for joining me today. This is the instructional video on how to put together your new orbital disc sandpaper holder. So here's the deal. It holds 5-inch and 6-inch sandpaper. It's customizable. I'll show you more about that in a minute. But if you have like 3-inch sandpaper, then the real easy solution for that is to throw that sander away and get yourself a 5 or a 6-inch and save some time with your sanding. Anyway, without further ado, I'm gonna show you how to assemble this thing. No glue, French cleats built in. Let's dive right in. Okay, here's what to expect when you order this. Here's what you're gonna get right out of the box. First thing is gonna be some shelves. In those shelves, you're gonna find all these different dividers. These dividers are used in case you need to store 5 or 6-inch sandpaper. I'll show you more about this just in a minute. But put all this stuff aside, you don't need the shelves just yet. Secondly, you're gonna come to the clips that are gonna be inside this housing. This goes on the top. Again, you don't need that just yet. And then go ahead and set these clips aside as well. Now you've got basically the bottom of it, the top of it, and the two sides, left and right, the back, and then this is the French cleat bottom support so you don't have any stress on the cleats when it's up against the wall. First step, here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna take one of the sides, and there is a good and a bad side, believe it or not. The side that the laser cuts on is here. You get a little bit of deflection, but this is gonna be the inside, so no worries on that. You're gonna take the top portion. The top is gonna be the thicker of the two. You can see these are different sizes. This one is the top. You're basically gonna put this just like so. With the top installed, you can see here, you've got 2 little holes here. You're gonna use your clips to push these down in. You don't need to put a whole lot of force in there, but now you've got a 90-degree piece ready to go. Now, the next port you're gonna do, essentially put the back on. Now, here's the deal. The part with the cleat is gonna be the top, as you know. The back, you're gonna have 6 different holes. These holes need to be towards the bottom. All right, again, put the less desirable side towards the inside, that way you're not gonna see it. And go ahead and put those into the slots provided. Then you're gonna take your bottom and you're gonna place that in those holes as well. And then again, the bottom is gonna connect to the back down there. These holes in the back are not wedged, okay? It's only the sides. And you're gonna see it's actually a pretty strong joint when it's all said and done. Okay, now with that side completed, it's now time to take the other side and place it through the slots and the back as well. And again, you're gonna take more of these clips. And these clips are reversible no matter what you do. You're gonna be able to put them in there. It's the same sides on both sides. They fit in thusly. Again, pause this video if you need to as you're doing these steps. This longer format, definitely the place for the second channel for sure. Okay, so now you've got basically the carcass of your sandpaper holder. Here's the deal though. A lot of times, French cleats are spaced on your wall very differently. I do 8 to 10 inches between them, so I didn't have an issue even if I built the bottom support built in, but I didn't with this one. Because this bottom support, you can put in any space you need to within about 4 or 5 inches on this thing. So depending on where your cleats fall, this should be customizable to your needs. For me, I can put it in the bottom, no worries there. And as you can see here in the middle, it's got the same wedge technology. And very simply, wedge those in place, and now you've got the back support that will rest with the French cleat evenly. That way you don't have any sagging when you hang this on the wall. Now I will say this, if your cleats are spaced out very tightly, you may not even need this because this will just rest on those cleats. All right, moving forward. Now, here's the deal, what I was telling you about the different sandpaper styles. All right, so I've got here an example. I'll just show you. I got 5 inches and 6 inches, okay? So basically, one of these shelves, when you put it in, that can hold 6-inch sandpaper. As you can see, the 6-inch sandpaper is exactly the same size. So therefore, when you put it in there, it's accessible. But you notice that the 5-inch is too far deep. You don't want to be fishing this out. So the idea here is to take these partitions. Each one of these shelves has this if you need it. And when you install this shelf now, this sandpaper cannot get by this partition. So when you put this in as well, and these are just in there, okay? There's no need to glue these in unless you want to. But now you can store your 6-inch easily, your 5-inch easily, right? Because of that little spacer. And that's what these are for. You've basically got 7 spacers that come with this order. So as you're putting this together, you see it goes together pretty easily. And again, it's just a slide fit. There's no need for glue for this unless you want it. You can do whatever you want. You can make this thing as robust as you need to. And even on the bottom shelf, there is a section here. I'll do it by feel. I should have done this before I put the shelves in. But you can see there, if you need to store your bottom sandpaper down there, you got the same kind of, you get it. So anyway, as you build this up, there you go. You've got your sandpaper storage solution. If you want to store more sandpaper on the top as well, and it's 6-inch or 5-inch, doesn't matter. You've got another partition that comes with it. You're good to go. Me personally, I like this method. You can put a few dabs of CA glue or wood glue in this as well. And you can also store your orbital sander on the top. And there you go. That's essentially it, guys. No glue necessary except for the top if you need it. I hope you enjoyed this one. And there you go. There's the final product. Thanks for your support. I really appreciate you guys. And if you're watching this and you haven't bought one of these, well, the link is down below. And if you're here because you scanned a QR code, thank you so much for your purchase. It really does mean the world to us. We've been doing this now for 1 year as of the release of this video, putting products on the market, and it has completely changed my life. And I wouldn't, I don't know what to say except to thank you to all of you who have supported us. It means the world, I promise. All right, that's all I got. Hope you enjoy this one. I'm really proud of this design, and I think it'll find a great home in your shop as well. See you later.